In this video we shall see how to register a medical shop and licenses required to open pharma store. Like, share and subscribe Pharmacy A to Z YouTube channel. Registration of medical store business. Indian Pharmacy Act, 1948 governs the registration of medical stores in India. The Act states that the medical stores and pharmacies must register with all their particulars to the state government. Post-submission, a registration tribunal shall decide on the matters pertaining to it. Here constitution of the business of the medical store is important. While the hospital, chain, and township medical stores prefer to set up a private limited company, a standalone medical store is preferably set up as a proprietorship or as a partnership firm. Recently, since limited liability partnerships, LLPs, have also gained popularity, medical stores are also considering it as a preferred form of business. This change is mainly attributed to the promotion of the rights of the partners that is provided in the LLP form of constitution. Shop and establishment registration. Gumasta registration. As per the municipal rules of the respective municipal corporation, you need to get your shop and establishment registration done in order to run a business without any hassle from the authorities. Also, this particular document is required as a supporting document from various other licensing and registrations. Tax registration. For any business entity, including a medical store, must acquire goods and service tax registration if the aggregate turnover in a financial year exceeds the threshold limit. The limit specified by the GST Council is 20 rupees lakhs for all states other than the Northeast hilly states where the limit is 10 rupees lakhs. Registering for drug license. Before beginning operations, every medical store, be it big or small, will require a drug license from the Central Drugs Standards Control Organization and State Drugs Standard Control Organization. These organizations are responsible for issuing two major drug licenses. Retail drug license. This license is required to run a general chemist shop. A fee has to be deposited. The registration can be done only in the name of an individual who possesses a degree or diploma in pharmacy from a recognized institute or university. Wholesale drug license. The license is issued for medical stores, dealing in the wholesale business for drugs and medicines. Unlike retail drug license, there are not many stringent conditions that one has to meet in order to get this license. Here are a few minimum requirements that are required for obtaining drug license. Area specification. Minimum area requirement of 10 square meters for common retail and 15 square meters for wholesale business. Storage facility. Medical store must be equipped with a refrigerator and air conditioner. This is emphasized because labeling specifications require certain drugs like vaccines, sera, insulin injections etc. to be stored in the refrigerator. Technical staff. Both the types of medical stores require technical staff. Wholesale business. The sale of the drugs shall be made only in the presence of the registered pharmacist with 1 year experience in dealing in drugs or a person who has passed S.L.C. with an experience of 4 years approved by the Department of Drug Control. Retail. The registered pharmacist must be present at the time of sale of medicines during the working hours. Documents required for obtaining a drug license. Here is a list of documents required for procuring drug license in India that may vary across different states. Application form in the format prescribed in the Act. A cover letter with application duly signed with the details of name and designation of the applicant. Challan of the fee deposited for registration. Blueprint of the premises. Declaration form in the format prescribed in the Act. Proof of ownership of the premises. Proof of business constitution and registration. Affidavit of non-conviction of proprietor or partners or directors under the Drug and Cosmetics Act, 1940. Affidavit of a registered pharmacist or a person equally competent who will be working for full time. Appointment letter from a registered pharmacist or any competent person, if employed. Legal procedures for online medical stores. Lately, since people are shifting towards ordering things online medical stores have developed as the most common medium of buying medicines. Consumers can procure rarest of rare drugs through utmost ease and privacy. Here are a few practices that are legal for an online medical store. All drugs, other than the over-the-counter drugs, require a prescription. Contact details of online medical stores must be of the state form in which the drug license has been procured. Verify and certify the delivered drugs. The licenses can be downloaded from the website https://www.indiafilings.com/learn/drug-license. There is uncertainty in the Indian law regarding shipping of medicines from one state to another and in the provision of taking money prior to the delivery of medicines. Form 14A. Application from a purchaser for test or analysis of a drug under Section 26 of the Drugs and Cosmetics Act, 1940. Form 19. Application for grant or renewal of a license to sell, stock, exhibit or offer for sale, or distribute drugs other than those specified in Schedule X. Form 19A. Application for grant or renewal of a restricted license to sell, stock or exhibit or offer for sale, or distribute drugs by retail by dealers who do not engage the service of a qualified person. Form 19B. Application for license to sell, stock or exhibit or offer for sale, or distribute homeopathic medicines. Form 19C. Application for grant or renewal of a license to sell, stock, exhibit or offer for sale, or distribute drugs specified in Schedule X. Form 24. Application for the grant of or renewal of a license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of drugs other than those specified in Schedule C, C, 1, and X. Form 24A. Application for grant or renewal of a loan license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of drugs other than those specified in Schedule C, C, 1, and X. Form 24B. Application for grant or renewal of a license to repack for sale or distribution of drugs, being drugs other than those specified in Schedule C and C, 1, excluding those specified in Schedule X. Form 24C. Application for the grant or renewal of a license to manufacture for sale, or for distribution, of homeopathic medicines or a license to manufacture potentized preparations from back potencies by licensees holding license in Form 20-C. Form 24F. Application for grant or renewal of a license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of drugs specified in Schedule X and not specified in Schedule C and C, 1. Form 27. Application for grant or renewal of a license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of drugs specified in Schedule C and C, 1, excluding those specified in Part XB and Schedule X. Form 27A. Application for grant or renewal of a loan license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of drugs specified in Schedule C and C, 1, excluding those specified in Part XB and Schedule X. Form 27B. Application for grant or renewal of a license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of drugs specified in Schedules C, C, 1, and X. Form 27C. Application for grant renewal of license for the operation of a blood bank for processing of whole blood and or preparation of blood components. Form 27D. Application for grant or renewal of a license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of large volume parenterals, sera, and vaccines excluding those specified in Schedule X. Form 27D. Application for grant or renewal of a loan license to manufacture for sale or for distribution of large volume parenterals, sera, and vaccine recombinant DNA, rDNA, derived drugs excluding those specified under Schedule X. Form 27E. Application for grant renewal * of license to manufacture blood products for sale or distribution. Form 27F. Application for grant or renewal of license. Form 30. Application for license to manufacture drugs for purpose of examination, test or analysis. Form 31. Application for grant or renewal of a license to manufacture cosmetics for sale or for distribution. Form 31A. Application for grant or renewal of a loan license to manufacture cosmetics for sale, or for distribution. Form 36. Application for grant or renewal of approval for carrying out tests, drugs, cosmetics or raw materials used in the manufacture thereof on behalf of licensees for manufacture for sale of drugs, cosmetics. Form 44. Application for grant of permission to import or manufacture a new drug or to undertake clinical trial. Form 3F. Form 3J. Application for grant of recognition to medical institution. Thanks for watching the video. Like, share and subscribe Pharmacy A to Z YouTube.